In this third episode of devlog, we're gonna handle temporary voice channels and implement a few commands to manage them. So the first thing I did was to activate the member cache policy for voice so that all the members in voice channels will get cached by JDA. And after that I wrote the code to handle temporary voice channels. So when a user joins a generator, Astor will create a temporary voice channels, and when he leaves the channel, it will get deleted if empty. I've made it so that every temporary voice channel has an owner, and if the owner leaves and there are other people in the channel, the ownership will just get transferred to someone else. Once the channel is empty, or once the channel is filled only with bots, then the channel will get deleted. To be able to keep track of those temporary channels, I've used the Redis, which is an in-memory data store, a sort of cache database. And to be able to save our channel data in Redis, I had to convert it to JSON, so I did that with the Kotlin X serialization library. After that, I started creating a few / commands to manage those temporary channels. To do that, I made a / command category to identify all those commands that needed to be run while you are inside a temporary channel. And so I've made a check for that. And then I created those commands, which are deny, which denies a user from joining a temporary channel, limit, that changes the user limit of the channel, rename, changes the name, permit, that's the opposite of deny, and status, which allows users to set the channel status as locked, unlocked, or hidden. Alright, so the last thing I needed to do was actually host a bot on a platform and not on my computer, so that I can have it online 24/7. And to do that, I added support for Docker, which allows me to containerize this application. And also I've needed a shadow plugin, which would build a jar file. A jar is basically like an executable for our Kotlin project. I've also coded a GitHub action that made it so every time I publish the code to the repository on GitHub, link in the description, it automatically creates a package for this bot, so that then with a Docker compose file, I can automatically get that package, and together with the MongoDB and Redis images, I can host the bot with a simple Docker compose file. All I had to do at this point was to get a server, and I got it from Hetzner, which has some nice prices. And I've added my Docker compose file there with the .env file too, to specify all those secret values, and just hit Docker compose up to get it online. Alright, so this is how you make a temporary voice channels Discord bot. I don't think I will do any other videos about this, but if you have any questions, you can just drop them in the comments below. I will also leave all the code of this bot in a GitHub repository. I'll link to it in the description so that you can self-post it or do whatever you want. And yeah, thanks for watching.